Hello Honebunches, I am finally making mochi. Well, I finally have made it, and I am editing this video of me having done that. It was an exercise. I went and got the ingredients from a local Hong Kong supermarket and got the recipe from the New York Times cooking section. A tip, if you do make this, I'll link it below, screenshot the recipe because it locks you out unless you pay a subscription fee. So I got glutinous rice and adzuki beans. If I have a Freudian slip or just randomly say gluttonous, it's because I sort of have said that since I was really young. It's like putting a P in voluptuous, because to me that conjures images of lumpy, so I put the P in there, and also boobs are like lumps. Anyway, so glutinous rice flour and adzuki beans are the crazy ingredients, or just out of the ordinary. That was really disrespectful, not crazy, just maybe ones you have to go out of your way to get. And what you start off by doing is boiling the adzuki beans. You bring them to the boil, then you drain them, then you bring them to the boil again and simmer them for about an hour. I left mine for too long, and then the bottom of the pan burnt, so I just scraped out the top non-burnt chunks. Whoops, and it smelt a bit intense of smoke, but it was fine. All the ones I saved were good as gold. Mashed them into a puree. Then I added sugar. I added less sugar than the recipe said. I think I added 2/3 of a cup instead of 3/4, and these were still really sweet. So, maybe add just half a cup or 1/3 of a cup. But, everyone's taste bud's different. And you heat that until the sugar's dissolved and put it in a container and let it chill. So into the freezer it went. And then I got onto the outside layer of glutinous rice flour, put that in a bowl, add some water, give a little sifteroo. Our sift was in the dishwasher, but a fork actually did it. It just dissolves into the water very easily, but to make sure there's no lumps, you can pour it through a sieve. Look at that. That looks so creamy. Then there was sugar that went in there too, but I forgot to film that. And then you stir it, and it congeals very slowly into a big gluttonous ball. Just a thick gloopy ball. I don't know if my ratio was out because the outside filling was very soft in the end, but you can see. Mochi experts can confirm. Clarify. So once my paste was cold, you can see it thickens up, even though it looked quite liquidy in the pot before. This is me trying to get it out and going, I'm stuck, but I need to turn the beeper off. But by the time you add lots of the flour over the top, and this is gluten-free by the way, it's just a different type of rice flour, it's not the regular stuff that you would buy in a western supermarket, and then chopped up into pieces. And it said use a rolling pin, but I was like, nah, this stuff's so soft. But actually it probably would have yielded a better result if I used a rolling pin, a more even casing, but I just sort of smushed it and made it work, which I wouldn't do again because actually I would alter my technique as well of closing the little guys, because I just brought too much of the dough on one side. So when you'll see when I bite into it or cut into it, one side's a lot thicker than the other, which made it quite a lot of that dough in your mouth at one time. Obviously they don't look perfection, but I was pretty pleased with this. And here's me trying it and giving my review. I was eating this opposite my brother for context. Pretty soft. I think they're meant to be chilled a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
They're fresh. The tagline on the New York Times recipe was a celebration of texture or something.
What's the texture? Alright. They're good. I like it. Maybe you could get the wrapper slightly thinner that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but balance, but
Maybe we chill those ones and then, I don't know.
see how they compare.
And this is me chopping it. So soft. Yeah, I don't know if they're meant to be chilled. They were a bit better chilled, but I just found them a bit too sweet. And I think I would enjoy it if I was just having like one on a one-off occasion, but having like 20 in front of you does sort of make you a bit over them while you're eating one. So yeah, it was fun to make these Honebunches. Thanks for watching me make something I hadn't made before and had always wanted to try. Bye!